Good morning. Still Wednesday, the 17th of September. The markets have only been open for about 10 minutes. We have been talking about bull put spreads, and we placed a couple of trades on 2 different days. On the on Monday, we did Friday expiration, one that was close to being at the money, one that was out of the money, a little further. And we talked about how being further out gave you a worse reward to risk ratio, but gave you a greater probability of a winning trade. Being closer to where the markets were currently trading gave you a better reward to risk ratio, but statistically less of an opportunity to have a winning trade. Yesterday, we placed 2 more trades, and we went out a little bit further in time. We went out to a week from this Friday, and we did one spread that was the same size, 2.5 between the bid and the ask, and another that was further apart between, when I said bid and ask, I meant the strikes, and another that was further apart in strikes. What we wanted to show there is how that can affect the time decay. The further away from the current trading, the slower the time decay. The closer, the higher the time decay. And so if you put a wider spread in between your 2 strikes, you increase the rate of your theta. Let's see if we can't look at a few of the examples here. Okay, first, let's check in with Apple. Okay. Yesterday, we started higher and still ended the day positive, but gave up ground. Today, so far, of course, today's the Fed announcement, so we could see some fireworks in a few hours here. But right now, Apple is up a little bit, so we would expect that to help all of our trades. Let's take a look here. Okay, so here's the first trade that we did on Monday. So far it's doing okay. The selected total, we're up 29. We have a theta of about +5. Next trade. This is again one of our Monday trades. This one was higher strikes, so it was closer to the money when we started. In fact, I think our short leg was actually in the money when we started. So we have a higher profit. Our selected total here is up 76, and we have a little bit higher theta, between 10 and 11 points. Now, the computer will match these up how it sees fit. What our intent was to match these two. If I can click on them. There we go. So you can see it's up a little. Part of that is because we're further out in time. We do have a little bit of a theta. If we go to further apart spread, we've made more in large part because we have a bigger theta. Now, having a wider theta like this and further out in time means that I'll be more likely to close this position before expiration. These that expire this Friday, unless we get absolutely destroyed after today's Fed speech, we'll probably see if we can't get these to expire worthless on Friday. A couple more days, 2.5 days from now as of right now. But here, if it moves in our favor after today, we may consider closing both of these. All right, that is it for now. Good luck out there. Please tune in tomorrow.